Hi guys, I'm here changing Ari. I wanted to do a little voiceover today, guys, and talk to you guys. I want to talk to my reborn mommies and daddies out there, and my content creators, because people think that being an entrepreneur is easy. It's not easy. There's some days that you do not feel like doing this, and you do it anyway because that's what you have to do. That's your job or whatever. So you do it anyway. But there's a lot of days that you don't feel like doing it. So I understand, reborn mommy. Sometimes a lot of our babies get neglected. Right, Ari? Tell them hi. Tell them I don't always get changed as much as I should. Because some days, guys, it just be hard days sometimes. Some days are easy, some days aren't. Every day is not, you know, every day is not planned or predicted. You don't know what's going to happen. Life happens. Life be lifing, if that's what the younger people say nowadays. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about that with you guys because, sometimes you don't get on here, and I don't want us to keep beating ourselves up feeling like, oh, I don't do enough lives or, oh, I don't do enough videos. No, because it's sometimes that you're not going to feel like it. There's some days you're not going to feel like doing things and stuff like that. So it's okay. It's okay, to have off days, guys. That anxiety, that depression or whatever, might kick in. You might have had, a bad day with your significant other or with a friend or at work or something. And you just, some days you just don't feel like being bothered. So, but one thing I do know is that these dolls, reborn dolls, do help you. I mean, not for everybody. I'm not saying it for everybody, but they do help with anxiety, depression, you know, phobias, things like that. So, but I know some people have phobias and they don't even like babies. But look at Ari. How could you not like her? I'm trying to decide what outfit Ari should put on. I think she's going to put on this outfit. I think it's so cute. But yeah, guys, so, you know, some days you just don't feel like doing things, and that's okay. You have to start being okay with if you didn't do a video today, or you didn't wash clothes today, or whatever you didn't do. It's okay. Look at Ari. She's ticklish. I always try to tickle her. And, these reborn dolls, for a lot of people, help us feel better. So that's why I went into making reborn dolls. I started as just being a collector. I love these slippers. These are her favorites. I started as being a collector. And then I was like, oh, let me try, and then I got them. And I just decided, let me try to make them. And then I started making them. I didn't know how to really do it because I never wore makeup in my life. Every time I tried, it came out horrible. But my oldest daughter, loved makeup and lashes and stuff like that. So she helped me. And then I just started making them. I'm not as great as I want to be yet. But this is my third year. I feel in a few more years, I'll be even better. But I can look at some of my babies I made from the first year to now and see the difference. So, it takes time. But I do find rewards in these dolls. And sometimes when I just feel down or upset, I could just go to them, zone out and go into their world with them. It's probably my inner child, guys. I also think it's probably an inner child thing. The love for these babies, too, is like an inner child thing. So, that's probably another reason that I do it. I don't know. But I also do it for you guys. There's a lot of mommies out there, and kids and stuff as well, So I do this for everybody. But reborn dolls really can help you, if that's what you're into. I'm not going to say it's for everybody, but if that's what you're into. I'm going to give Ari 2 braids before she goes to sleep. 2 little braids. Look at her. She's so cute. I love Ari's red hair. Ari is like one of my 3rd or 4th big dolls that I have. Her top of her torso is all, body, and then just like her legs are vinyl or whatever, but cloth or whatever. Yeah, so I love, you know, being with the dolls, and it helps me to feel better. What I'm trying to talk to you guys throughout this video, right? But the whole time I'm wondering why Kenzo is in the back playing around, sitting there. I don't know if any of you noticed it the whole time. He's at the bottom of Ari's bed with a bonnet covering his whole face. So you don't see anything but him with the bonnet. When I first started the video and started talking, I didn't even realize he was sitting there. But the more that I started talking, I'm like, why is he sitting there looking crazy like that with a bonnet over his face? But I'm going to let him live. I'm not even going to fix it. Let's just let him stay like that. As long as Ari don't have no problem with him at the bottom of her bed trying to scare her with that on, we'll let him live. Yeah, guys, so I just want you reborn parents to know that if you have a love for these babies, you know, don't let anybody take that away from you. You know what I mean? I know a lot of us be scared to take them out and feel weird and stuff like that, but no, I'm taking my babies out. You know, you got to do what's best for you and what makes you happy. And at the end of the day, sometimes I could just go sit with them and zone out, you know, and feel a whole lot better. So even though people call me a weirdo and all types of stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, but I don't care. We got to stop caring so much what people think in life. That's the problem. If everybody stopped caring so much what people thought, we'd be better off. All right, so I washed Ari's face. Look at her glasses. She still wants her glasses on, no matter what. You know how she is about her sunglasses. When she gets new sunglasses, forget it. Look, she's even going to lay down with them on. This girl's hilarious with her glasses. We're going to do a donation. We're going to put up a donation for Ari, for everyone to send her some glasses. Can't keep up with her glasses expense. Say bye, Ari.